What's going on, my comic book nerds out there, and welcome to a new comic book day. So today I have a new comic book day haul, but unfortunately for me, the closest comic book store to me is an hour away, and they had a distribution incident with Lunar Distros. They sent like half of the comics to the store. So I'm missing out on my Batman, my Absolute Batman. I'm missing out on the second issue of Mask. What else? I think Catgirl, or not Catgirl, Catwoman. You know, I'm missing on that. What else am I missing? Just like half the stuff that they got wasn't sent to them because of a distro issue. So kind of a bummer, but hey, life goes on. So I just had to shop for what they had. And I only got 2 new comics this week. So to start this haul, I have a Daredevil number 4. This is one of 2 of the new comics that I have this week. And this is by Phillips, Carbet, and Martin. I haven't read any Daredevil this new run, so I'm starting off with the 4th issue. So I hope I'm not too far behind, but I'm anxious. All right. And the last new comic book that I have this week for a new comic book day is from Boom Studios. And this is Vampirates. And this is by Valenti, Pizzari, and Gostowski. Never heard of these guys. Never heard of this book. It's giving me something that's killing the children vibes, from Boom Studios, but should be interesting. All right, so now the rest of these are kind of from last week and other back issues that I need to catch up on. So from Vertigo Comics is 100 Bullets. I read this series a long time ago, and I kind of forgot a lot of the big main plots of this series, so I need to do a refresher online. So I hope this run is good. And this is by Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Riccio. So check that out. And next is going to be Absolute Green Arrow. And this is by Pitchett Albuquerque and Milo. Yeah. So at least I got something from the Absolute universe, even though I didn't get my Absolute Batman. So this should be interesting. Green Arrow. If you all know, this version of Green Arrow is dead. So they have somebody else taking over the mantle as Green Arrow. And it has kind of like what do I say? Kind of supernatural element to this Green Arrow. So I could be wrong, but hey, I want to check this out, see if it's any good or not. All right, y'all. So, I love my boy, the Punisher. So I had to catch up on him. The last Punisher I read was Punisher number 4 in his new run. And this is from Percy Squares Davila Jr., Trinidad, and De Armante. And I got issues 5 and 6. So this is issue 5, and I think this is Jigsaw that he's fighting, one of his nemesis. And I have no clue who this is right here on the cover on issue 6. So I'm kind of interested to see who this guy is. Yeah, I have no clue. I can't even guess. But man, I want to check this out. And last but not least, on my little short comic book haul that I got this week is from DC, and this is Barbara Gordon Breakout. And the team is Tamaki. Sorry if I'm butchering these names up. They're kind of hard to pronounce. Nuhupan and Bonavili. Yeah, I'm just butchering these names up. But yeah, I checked out last month's issue of this. You know, Barbara Gordon, she's in jail now. I kind of don't remember how. I think Vandal Savage had something to do with her being in jail. I think he's going after a lot of the Bat family. Vandal Savage is now commissioner of the police in Gotham City in this comic book run. I don't know how that happened. Like, I've been off and on DC, so I don't know the whole universe. But yeah, last month's book was pretty interesting, so I had to pick this up. So y'all, out of all these books, which one do you guys have? I know these are all kind of from last week or beyond, but yeah, this new comic book day is kind of bittersweet for me because, you know, my shop is missing like half their selection because of distribution issues. And like I say, these are the only 2 new ones I got. So hopefully, you know, all these books I got will make up for all these back issues. I'll make up for the lack of new books for this week. But now that you've seen my haul, let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what you guys got in your haul this week for this new comic book day. And hey, I'll see y'all next time. Keep reading comics. Peace out.